And I'm going to try to read to you again. Alright, we're on Micah 4. But in the last days it shall come to pass, at the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountain, and it shall be exalted above the hill, and the people shall flow into it. And many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and in the house of the Lord, of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us his way, and we will walk in his path, for the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord came from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. But they shall set every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken it. For all people will walk every one in the name of his God, and we will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever. And in that day, saith the Lord, I will assemble her that hath, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted. And I will make her that hath a raiment, and her that has cast far off a strong nation, and the people shall reign over them in Mount Zion, from thence forever and ever. And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion. The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem. Now, why doest thou cry out loud? Is there no king in thee? Is thy counselor perished? For the pangs have taken thee as a woman in travail. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon, where thou shalt be delivered. There the Lord shall redeem thee from the land, or from the hand of thy enemies. Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, Let us be defiled, and let our eyes look upon Zion. But they knew not the thought of the Lord, neither understood they his counsel. For he shall gather them as a sheaf into the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thy horns iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consider their groaning unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. I don't know why people want to make their cars so loud. Alright, we're on chapter 5. Now gather thyself and the troops, O daughter of troops. He hath laid siege against us. They shall smite the judge of Israel with the rod upon the cheek. But thou, O Bethlehem, Ephraim, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me that is to be ruler in Israel. Those going forth have been from of old, from everlasting. Therefore will he give them up until the time that she which travelleth hath brought forth. Then the raiment of his brethren shall return unto the children of Israel. And he shall stand and feed in the strength of the Lord, in the majestic of the name of the Lord his God, and they shall abide. For now shall he be great unto the end of the earth. And his man shall be the peace, and the Assyrians shall come unto our land. And when he shall tread in our palaces, then shall we arise against him 7 shepherds and 8 principal men. And they shall waste the land of Assyria with the sword, and the land of Nimrod in the entrance thereof. Thus shall he deliver us from the Assyrians, when he cometh into our land, and when he treadeth within our borders. And the raiment of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord, and the sowers upon the grass that treadeth not for men, nor willeth for the Son of Man. And the raiment of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flock of sheep, who if he go through, both treadeth down and treadeth in pieces, and none can deliver. Thy hands shall be lifted up upon thy adversary, and all thy enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots. And I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all the strongholds. And I will cut off witchcraft out of thy hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thy hand, and I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee. So will I destroy thy cities, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. Alright, we're at the end. We'll read 6 and 7. And I think that was it. Yep. And I'll read them tomorrow night. Thank you all for listening to me. I know I'm not that great, but I do love the Lord. And I do love trying. Hugs and kisses. How to donate to Poor Man's Sewing. You mash on Poor Man's Sewing. You go up here, you look for About. You mash on the Donate. It's people like you that help me continue on, and it was really appreciated. And there you go. A lot of hugs and kisses to you. Thank you very much.